Good morning. Hey, everyone. Well, I'll give you a few seconds. I'm saying, hey, everyone. It's only for the replays. Give you a little bit for people to start to pop in. I got my coffee in hand this morning. I have got 25, I think that's what I counted, 25 items going out today. I've got a lot of stuff going out today. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to package it all because it's all, well, almost all of it is old stuff, like stuff that's been listed for a while. So we'll talk about each of them. There is one item I sold. Well, I take it back. Two items I sold that I have a little regret on the selling price. I ran a sale and I sold them for a loss. And honestly, I would have preferred just to use the items than to sell them if I would have realized, but whatever. I recouped some of my expenses and they're out the door. So we'll give you guys a few minutes. Hey, if you're watching the replay, leave a message down below in the comments. How are your sales doing? Are you doing good? Are you not doing so well? There's always, no matter what time of year, even during fourth quarter, there were people complaining about sales being low. So I'm just wondering how your sales are doing because everyone's different. I mean, some groups I'm in, people are getting killer sales. And then other ones, people are like, oh, it's crappy. This is horrible, not doing well, and all that kind of stuff. So just kind of interested in how you're doing. All right, a little sip of coffee because my throat always gets so dry when I'm talking to you guys. So one thing I need to do today is search my office for a mouse pad if I have one, because I have this desk. I don't know if I can show you guys. Let me see if I take the camera down. Here we go. Hopefully I don't get you guys sick here. Hold on. All right, can you see this right here? See all that white? This used to be like a solid gray, like over here, how it's like solid gray. But when tape hits it, it wears it. It like tears it off. It like rips it off. So anytime I'm like using tape, or it looks like there's like a whole square here, and I'm not sure what that's about, but it takes it off. Well, I don't use a mouse pad. So now I've noticed that using this on where it's been like that surface has come off is really rough. And I'm like, yeah, I think I need to get a mouse pad. I was going to try just a piece of paper. Let's see if a piece of paper would. Here's a piece of paper for a tax exempt. I probably shouldn't have showed that because it does have my address. Oh, wow. You guys have seen my address before anyhow. Oh yeah, that works a little better. I think I'll put that there. So that was my print. So I've been doing the print on demand, and I had to fill out the paperwork to get tax exempt status so they don't charge me sales tax when I sell something. So that's what that is. It took me 3 tries to finally get it with one of the companies because the first time I didn't sign the paperwork because I just did it all online and sent it, but I didn't actually print it, sign it, and then send a picture. And then the second time I did that, but then I transposed the numbers in the form that you have to fill out before you attach the form. I did the numbers wrong, so I had to redo that. I'm like, come on, 3rd time's a charm, hopefully. Hey, good morning, Holly. Getting breakfast ready. Oh, I could go over some breakfast. I made some, we call it breakfast scramble in our house, which is sausage, onions and peppers, and then I had hash browns, but I didn't have any hash browns yesterday. And I'm like, I think we have a can of potatoes in this house somewhere. So I searched and I found this one can of potatoes that we've had for so long, and I put that in it, and it was so good. But then normally I would take my portion out and then I would scramble an egg in it. And then so my family would have sausage, onions, peppers, potato, hash browns, and then eggs. Like hash browns, like the little square, not like a hash brown patty. That is my favorite go-to breakfast. Oh, and I put chili powder, cumin, and sometimes chipotle powder in it. So Laughing Cow Company, they make those little cheese wedges. They used to make a chipotle cheese wedge. Oh my gosh, to die for. And I would take that and just like put little bits and pieces of like, I don't know. I would take like 3 wedges and break it into little tiny pieces and put it in it. It just would add so much, like, oh, so good. But they don't make that anymore. At least they don't sell it around here, so I'm not sure. Hey, good morning, Laura. I'm working on breakfast too. Oh, I'm jealous, you guys. I'm hungry. And good morning, Michelle. Hey, I got coffee. I got my coffee this morning. I decided to do this instead of my flavored water I usually drink. This is a decaf coffee because my doctor told me, I don't know, maybe a year ago, that my teeth grinding, I think I've talked to you guys before, that I grind my teeth so bad that I have some crowns in my mouth. It has ground the top of my crown off. So let's say you have like a tooth colored crown. Well, underneath that is like some type of metal, and it's ground it down. So now you don't even see the tooth color anymore on the top, the biting surface. It's now metal. And so, and then also because of my grinding, so if your teeth are like this and they're grinding and you got crowns, it loosens the crowns. And I've had a lot of crowns keep popping off the last few years. Actually, since we moved here, I've had a lot of issues with teeth grinding. Well, yesterday, or this, not yesterday, on Friday, it wasn't Friday, it was Wednesday. Wednesday, after I got done the show, I went and had lunch with my mom because it was my dad's birthday. And I got a tooth over here. I lost it. One of my crowns popped off. So I said to my husband yesterday, the doctor told me cutting out caffeine will help with my teeth grinding, which I think they also call bruxism. And I had cut it out for back when he first told me, but I know I've slowly just been adding coffee back in. And I had bought this decaf coffee and I just did not like the taste of it. Good morning, Claudia. And this morning I was just like, yeah, I think I got to go back to decaf because it's gotten bad. Like, it's just been horrible with my teeth and grinding, and even with wearing a mouth guard. So I have a mouth guard that I bought. I used to have one that formed around the bottom of your teeth, so your top teeth would rest on it, and if you grind, it was not doing any damage. And well, I mean, I don't know if it really just was doing damage or not, but those wear out, and it wore out. And then I got a new one that was on the top. Well, it was leaving part of my like upper gum really raw, like it didn't feel good. It did for a while, but I think maybe that one wore out. So I needed a new one. I don't know if there's a shortage of them right now, but I have not been able to find them at the stores. I went on Amazon and I ended up ordering a couple different ones. Not really a fan of them. I ordered one from Akari, which, oh, I hate it. It was horrible. Didn't even use it. But the ones I'm using now, they're like disposable ones. So I don't remember how many were in a package, but there was quite a few of them. But I've been wearing the same one for a while. But the problem is it doesn't securely fit in your mouth. So I find myself waking up in the middle of the night and I'm almost like dreaming or feeling like I'm chewing gum. So I wake up and I find myself like a chewing action, not grinding, but a chewing. So I think that mouth guard, because it doesn't fit snugly, it almost feels like there's something in your mouth that you need to chew. So I don't know. I haven't been using it since I noticed a number of times I've been waking up doing that. And I said, okay, I'm not using that one anymore. So now I'm going without one, which is probably not good either. I think I need one of those too. Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's crazy. So by the way, I got 25 items going out today. Isn't that crazy? 25 items. All right, let's get packaging since I got so many. Let me do. Oh, so I'm going to start with Amazon first because I got a little beef to talk about with Amazon. Because you guys have seen me packaging these because I think I've only packaged them here live. So remember I sold these munchkins, right? So these are like brand new. They're from Walmart. There was no, they haven't been taped closed or anything. I had a customer return one of these, or supposedly he's returning it. I haven't gotten it back yet, saying that he received it and it was used. It was pre-owned. It had been used, that the back, there's like a backpack, I guess. And he said that it was, this one doesn't have a backpack. I don't know. He said something about a backpack. I don't know. I was like, you're baloney. I said, it was brand new sealed. I said, I'm sorry. It sounds like it may have been tampered through the postal service. I hate to throw them under the bus. But I said, can you send me a picture of the packaging? Does it look like it was tampered? But on Amazon, there's no way to attach a picture. So I said, well, go ahead and just return it. Open and return it. I haven't heard from him yet, but yeah, I'm like, these are brand new. These are not pre-owned. But that's what he said. So, of course, that's now on my metric that I sold a pre-owned item on Amazon. All right, let's start with Amazon. Although I do want to get this little dog out of the way here. Let me move him. I'm going to do this one first. And I really wish he would have fit. Now, I've been sending these. They've been going first class. I mean, they've been going priority. Only because I don't have a box for them. I think this was one I taped together, maybe for one earlier, and I ended up not using it. Let me make sure it fits. Yeah. Grab some bubble. I mean, come on. I hate people who lie. I was just watching the reseller mom. She did a video the other day about returns, and she was showing some of this stuff, and she said that she had gotten a dog toy that the dog had like chewed it all up and returned it. She's like, you literally are letting your dog play with the toy, returning it, and then I guess she fought it with Amazon but didn't win. She made a joke about arguing with Amazon is like arguing with your mother. You're never gonna win. True that, huh? My mama, I don't think she's in here yet today, but I thought that was funny when she said that. Okay, so we're gonna go. So I packaged one of these last week, and I'm wondering why I changed it. I wonder if I ended up going UPS with it. I bet you I did. I bet you that's why. Sometimes they've been giving me some good rates through UPS. This one's going Pennsylvania. Yeah, UPS ground is only $4.07. That's why I cut it and put it into a different one. I should have looked this up before I packaged it. Because priority mail would be $7.68. UPS is $4.07. Oh, the problem is I don't. Oh, you know what I did? I went UPS with it, but I put it in a poly bag. I bubble wrapped the heck out of it because that doesn't add much weight. And I put it in a poly bag because these are under a pound. But I just didn't have a bag. That's what I did. All right, I'm going to do that again. By the way, it wasn't the person who complained because that was just last week. This one was somebody. It was last weekend that they were complaining about. They're getting a used one. It wasn't used. Okay. That's why I didn't use this last week. So I actually ended up using that really big bubble stuff my mom gave me. This stuff. This really big bubble stuff. 1, 2. I think I used 2 of them, or did I have to use 3? I think I may have had to use 3. Let's rip 3. Let's rip 3, and if I don't need all 3, I will rip the third one off. But I think, yeah, that's what I did. I'm going to wrap it in this and then put it in a bag, in a envelope. Thankfully, I got those really big envelopes. After our conversation on last Wednesday, I'm now going to try and remember to copy and paste my description down below when I set up my live stream. So it has my affiliate links. So I did go ahead and created affiliate links for, which I need to put the disclaimer back because I think I took the disclaimer. Did I just? No, I don't think I took it off. You guys are going to make me look. Let me look. Let me look at my description. Yeah, affiliate links. So down at the very bottom of my description for the video, I have my photo cube, my photo box. It's a 24-inch cube. It's nice and big. I did do an affiliate link for that. But I also put my favorite brand of poly mailers down there. So if you're looking for poly mailers, they're the ones that I really like the best. They're really nice, heavy duty. They come in a variety of sizes. You can buy them in different colors, designs. Okay, so look, this is all bubbled. I mean, it's going to take a lot to crush that. I think it'll arrive okay. Jeez. The problem when I wear black is it shows all the lint as I'm packaging stuff. So these are not the ones that I put a link down below. They're the black ones. What did I do with them? I don't know. They're over here somewhere, the black ones. Trying to use up these, and then I can get some new ones. Oh, I think I had to double bag this, if I remember correctly. That would be why I had a piece of this strip over here on this morning. I was like, what was this from? So sometimes when I'm pulling these on, this one's got the tear. Actually, I don't even think it's a tearaway. But when you're pulling it, it pulls the adhesive strip off if you're not careful pulling it on. So sorry for all the noise you probably might be hearing. It's part of me in packaging. Hey, good morning, Cynthia. How are you and Jen doing? How are you guys doing? Both popping in here. So I was saying earlier, I got 25 things going out the door today. And I say things because on Poshmark, when I get to it, somebody did a bundle of, I think, 6 items. Okay, so I need one more. Because it doesn't close. See, it doesn't close. So now I'm going to put another one over the other side. Probably should have done my black ones. They may have been a little bit bigger. I don't think they were longer though. I think they're just wider. They're what I use for calendars. Because I think they're like 13.5 by 13.5. I think these are just 13 by 11. What I needed to do is find a way to squish this down a little bit more. The bubbles. But maybe I didn't need to use 3 things. Okay. So here we go. There we go. Now I just got to tape the heck out of it so it doesn't come undone. Michelle says, my current dilemma, I bought 2 pillows off eBay. Seller sent, shows delivered here yesterday about 12:30. I don't have the pillows. I was home and didn't hear them knock. I opened a case with FedEx. Yeah, you know, a couple things is that they are saying that a lot of times, and I don't understand why they do this, that they're scanning stuff before they actually deliver it. They may have misdelivered it. I was visiting my mom last week. Was it last week or the week before? And I had to bring a package that she got, a pair of Vans. I think they were Vans shoes. I had to bring it over to a house that was like 3 or 4 down from her because they misdelivered it on a completely different street. She lives on a corner. Her address is Monroe, and they delivered it to Jefferson. So it could be that, but yeah, hopefully they'll get back to you and then they can at least let you know where it was left. Now you understand when buyers say that to you as a seller and you're just like, hey, it shows delivered, nothing I can do. But at least I always tell them, hey, contact your whoever delivered it and they can tell you exactly where it was left. That stinks. I have had items, it's been all UPS though, that say delivered and the seller is just a scammer. It was actually using somebody else's number. So when I contacted UPS, they said, yeah, it was delivered to the town I live in, which is Winthrop, but it went to Pickle Street, not to my street. They said, but the address said Pickle Street. I just want the pillows. I don't want a shipping situation or drama. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, Jensen, you might get them today. So maybe you'll get them. Hopefully, that would be nice. Okay, so back to this. So can you believe that I can send this package? Let me tell you how much it weighs. It should be, it was under a pound, I think. 14.1. 14.1. I changed the dimensions. These are like way off. Yeah, so UPS ground for this package is $4.07. It would get there on March 30th. If I went with first class USPS, it's $5.53 for USPS. Can you imagine? $4.07 thanks to good old Amazon negotiating these great rates for us. Gosh, can you imagine the rates they negotiate for themselves? The only problem is now I got to make a trip to Amazon to UPS. I'll put that one over there. Hopefully I don't forget it. I just want to keep it out of the way because it's going to be a special trip. I don't want to put it in my post office run box. All right. I knew I was going to need one of these 4x4x4 boxes today. Hey, Tommy! I was just talking about you last week. I was like, I haven't seen Tommy and Tracy in so long, like on your show. And people were like, oh, he's taking a break. Tracy's moving. Hey, anybody watch Will Smith last night punch Chris Rock? I watched the YouTube snippet of it because people were talking about it on Facebook this morning. So if it's SurePost or SmartPost, it gets delivered to the post office and then sent out by post office next day or so. But will be delivered because post office signed for it. Ah, there you go. That could be why. So I sold another one of these oils, geranium. I don't have very many left. They are an incredibly slow seller. I paid $2.99, only selling them for $9.99 plus no free shipping. So probably breaking even. Probably not even making hardly anything on these. But honestly, I've had them for so long. I'm like, just get them out of here. I should list these on Etsy as a supply, actually. I didn't even think of that. I don't know how many I got left. I don't think I have very many left. I had another scent. That one sold a lot faster. See, these are the ones, those stickers. Oh, I should have, before I went live, I should have used my blow dryer and warmed this up to peel this off. Yes, this one's a toughie to get off. So I'm using my Scotty peeler. Oh, I should put a link down below for a Scotty peeler. And thank you. Holly sent me a link because we were talking about some other type of peeler. And she sent me a link in my email so I could look at it after the show last week. That was nice. I went back to the casino yesterday. I was sitting here bored as can be. I have just been so lazy lately. And I've been working on my digital products and stuff like that. Just been sitting upstairs watching so much TV last week that yesterday I'm like, oh, I don't want another day of watching TV. I want to do something. And I didn't want to come down here and work. And I ended up saying to my husband, I called him. I'm like, you want to go to the casino? I don't usually go on the weekends because it's crowded. And he's like, sure. He was at Lowe's. I'm like, I didn't even know you left to go to Lowe's. I thought he was out in the Sugar Shack. And it's cold here. It was in the 20s yesterday. And it's probably not very warm today. What is it right now? 12 degrees out right now. 12 degrees. So it's only going to be a high of 19 today. So I said, yeah, let's go to the casino. And I ended up doing really well. So I walked in. I ended up with a ticket of $700 something, a $400 one, a $300 one. And I put them all in my wallet because I walked in with $400 for my husband and I. And I said, well, if I walk out with even almost pretty much one of these tickets, I'm going to be a winner. And every time I would win something big, I would put it big, as in $300-400. I would put it in my wallet. So that's what I did. And then I was playing one game and oh my gosh, normally, and I've won it before, the major jackpot, I won it at the $800 something level. And it was at $1,600 and something. And I said, that is huge. That is going to go. So I sat at this machine and I kept winning and winning and winning. And I am like a 10-minute time. I hit 10 minutes at a machine and I'm bored and go to another one. And I was at like 45 minutes still at the same machine and kept hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. It was really crazy. So there, I took my sticker off. So it ended up being a really good game, but I walked away. I didn't win the major, and I left behind for whoever came behind me these pots that were really full that should have been going off at any time. So I ended up leaving, and then my husband was playing at the machine next to me, which I didn't know because they don't have any machine like right next to you anymore. They're in like there's a tape, like a chair here, a chair here, a chair here, a chair here, where they used to have them like side by side, but now they have them in squares, so you're not sitting right next to anybody. So you can't see when you're here, you can't see who's over here. Well, I got up and I was like, I'm gonna go find my husband because he was ready to go. And I realized he was playing at the machine over me. And I'm like, hey, you've been getting your bonuses. I've been hearing it, that hitting. And I said, I left that one. Well, I ended up going to another machine, came back. He was still playing his. And somebody had sat down at the one I was playing at. And I said to them, how are you doing? Because I left those pots really full. There's like 3 pots. I said, I left them very full. Said it should have hit. And they said, oh, yeah, it hit, but we didn't win hardly anything. And that's the thing. Sometimes those machines, you get in a bonus and you win $7. Like I was playing $2.64 and I won like $7, $12, $15. Like a lot of times it was under 15. But those like 3 or 4 times I was winning $400 in a bonus. So you just never know. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, I am so far behind. I'm not a fan of FedEx. I have been surprised at how cheap some priority packages have shipped for today. Yeah, through Amazon though, Jen, or just like overall, because Amazon, like those prices are just insane. I love it. I'm so excited. They need that for the ratings. Yep, Tracy is getting settled in new house. Probably be back soon. Yeah, I was like, all of a sudden it dawned on me last week. I'm like, I haven't heard from Tommy like in so long. Like, what's going on? I wondered if YouTube had unsubscribed me. I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube lately, like reselling related content. And so I went to look to see, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still subscribed. I'm still notified. So then I realized he hadn't done a show for a while. So it wasn't YouTube messing up. You just weren't around. It wasn't even live. I was told if it wasn't live, why would they leave that in? I agree. They need that for the ratings. What did I miss? Oh, the priority mail? Has that been through maybe that's what you're talking about? I don't know. I don't know. eBay package. Oh, so eBay packages. The priority mail is cheaper on eBay? What's going on with that? Maybe they got the same deal. Oh, Will Smith. 5 ounces. Yeah, somebody said they wondered if it was staged, but then he ended up swearing. I don't know. I mean, I guess it still could have been, but would they really want that as a thing? All right, so this I'm sending this first class, even though it isn't oil. You're probably supposed to go ground with it, but I still go first class. I think I go ground if I'm gonna send in like a whole case of something, then I definitely go ground. But if I'm sending like a small type of thing, I break the rules. And so this is going first class for $387, but I could go ground through UPS for $669. Okay. I also put a link to my printer down below. This Munbian. I love my Munbian. I'm really, really happy with that purchase. I'm so happy I switched from the Dymo 4XL. I had so many issues with that. Okay, there's that one. I think we hit 80 yesterday. Oh my gosh, Michelle. So my husband and I are leaving for the Southeast in another couple weeks. And I said to him last night, let me check and see. Weather report. Like you guys really care about that, huh? So yeah, it's going to be 36. We're going here. to Wahari National Forest. It's going to be 62 though. But see that low of 27? We're in our RV. We got to worry about frozen pipes. So hopefully it's not like a continuous freeze, so we don't have to worry about it. We're going to Waterloo, which I don't know if that's North Carolina or South, but it's only 44 there, but it's going to be 68. And then Chattahoochee. This one is in the one in Georgia. And this one is only 42. It's chilly. I said we are going to places that are cold. Thankfully during the day it'll be warm. Like it hasn't been very warm here during the day. It is not spring. It has been really crazy. I'm so ready for spring. So ready for spring. Okay, so then let's do, like, I got this huge tote full of stuff to ship today. I got so much stuff. Hey, Christy. Yeah. Oh, it was pre-recorded. They are actors. Yeah, they are actors. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it was just to bring awareness to Jada's alopecia or something. So I sold this dog. I'm just keeping him wrapped because he was all wrapped up. He was even bubble wrapped, but I undid it so I could at least show you his face. His adorable face. It is a Lefton. Let me find him. Lefton St. Bernard dog figurine H7328 vintage ceramic. That was my title. That was the title. Actually, you know what? Maybe I gotta cut this because I had wrapped them and taped them so he wouldn't get broken in storage. But now it's like not good. It's not easily wrappable. Now I can wrap it. I'm going to wrap them back up. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will use this just to wrap around the legs. Wrap around the legs. So this week we get our RV out of storage. I'm so excited. And I am not going to ever put it in storage again. Hopefully next year we have our own cover for it. We got to get the Amish here in May and build us a building. I almost booked an Alaska cruise yesterday. But you know, I finally was like, I just don't want to deal with the whole planning a trip. We've got so many trips planned this year. And I said to my husband, because right now you can cruise Alaska. We can cruise Alaska for $25 for a 10-day cruise. But we got to fly. We got to fly to San Francisco. That was like $700 for a ticket for each of us. And then you got to find the hotel. And it was just all this mess. I said, I don't want to deal with it. So I told him last night, forget it. You want to go on a cruise, you plan it. You do all the work. All right, I need to throw some more bubble wrap. I can't wait to get to eBay. Well, this one's eBay. I can't wait to see the prices. If you're saying that the prices have changed. So they are changing in April, but they're supposed to be more expensive for like oversized items. All right. That's a weird way. I literally just wrapped this really weird. I just rolled it. I rolled it in every which way. Let's see. I got a crafter with my mom on Saturday. I don't have much in the crafter. See, this has got, yeah, his feet, that is not secure enough. Maybe I'll use some of these big bubbles. I'm going to put some big bubbles around these little bubbles. I'm going to do it at an angle because, all right, stop using your good tape. Use your free eBay tape. Been using so much of my not free stuff. I'm going to do this so it has, all right, let me tape this. Tape that. It's got the feet were in an odd spot, so now it's got a good cushion in the. My prices haven't changed. Oh, they haven't? Okay. Well, I don't know what that was about. I was kind of hoping maybe I would think they would have done a really big announcement for it. Here we go. There's my dog. So I paid $4 for this, and I sold it for only $12.75. Nothing big, huh? I've dropped the price. When I did my inventory in January, I dropped the prices a lot of some stuff that has been listed for a while. All right, I think I have an 8x8 box. I'm hoping it still stays in amongst first class, but it could be pushing it with this because this box is heavy. These eBay boxes are quality, thick stuff, which is good when you're selling a breakable item. Ah, I'm out of tape. I think I got another one underneath there. But for saving time, I'll finish with this one, which this one's getting low too. Okay. Here's the doggy. I feel like it's in a spacesuit. That tape came off that. Maybe there was never a piece on this one. I think this was stuffed underneath. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby! I like how that fits. All right. Let's see if it goes over a pound. I bet you it might. I bet you it might. Ooh, 15.4. Yes. Yes. Why did it change to 9 pounds, 10 ounces when I just put in 15.4? That's weird. All right. 8. Somebody's saying these 8 boxes are actually bigger than 8. Yeah, they're like 8 1/4. But it's first class, so it don't matter the size. $5.72, going all the way to Lawrence, Kansas. Yeah. It says I saved $4.13 by using eBay labels. Oh, I forgot I was going to do pirate ship from now on. I want to charge my credit card so I get those points. All right, good. Got that one done. Gosh, I got so many to do today, you guys. I was going to use this, but this would have never fit that dog. I'll put that up there. Hey, see I gotta start my collection of the Wizard of Oz. There's is it Glenda that's the good witch? And then there's Oz. I need to go get the other ones. I thought I had the lion somewhere. I don't know what I did with him. Okay, so how are we gonna do this, Tamara? Because you've got all this stuff. Let's do the shoes. We'll do this one next. So I sold some shoes. So I sent these to Amazon. They got returned. But of course, I don't know, the box got damaged. You know, Amazon, they probably just slapped the label on it like this and sent it to the customer. So when it came back, they rebox it in this. This item has been repackaged in recyclable, frustration-free packaging because the original box was damaged in transit. But I sold these shoes, which the customer was so nice. They even returned all the stuff. They never wore them. The stickers are still on them. These are Clark's Ashland Spin Q, size 11. They're really a very nice shoe. But, so I threw them up, and I think I matched the price of Amazon, or maybe went a little bit lower. and I sold them for $67.15. This is a drop shipper because I got the infamous note from the buyer that says, please don't send any invoice or price tag with my item. Okay, but they're going in this box, which is going to have this sticker removed, but it's going to show sticker residue, baby. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just mail them in this box, just like they did. We'll pull off part of it. So I spent, after I got that message, I Googled these shoes and I'm like, where did they drop ship them? That's what I want to know. Where did they drop ship them? Because that's where I need to make sure I'm selling them. So I looked and I couldn't really find where they maybe had drop shipped them because everybody was selling them for around my price. Some of them even less. Like Macari, you could buy these for less. And I almost bought them from Macari to flip. And so, yeah, I don't know. Kind of curious because the name who bought them is different than the name of who I'm sending them to. I wonder if the name who I bought them, where is she located? Because her name, United States. So this was a red flag, though, for me because she is a new buyer. Joined January of 2022. Let me show you this. Because I was just like, I was sitting around last night doing a little investigating. Hey, Tracy. Trying to see about this. So I'm going to show you who bought these shoes. So this is her username. And, it shows her name on the screen. But then when I look at where I'm shipping them to, it's different. But look at this. So they joined in January. They have purchased, or they've gotten positive feedback 236 times since January. And then when you look at this, so I'm down here, so right here's me. This is all within the past month, and they're all shoes. Like when you look at the username, hey, are any of these usernames you, Tommy? Because I know you sell shoes. So when you look at all of these, right, all within the past month, and if I, clicked, you see again, here's page 2, all in the past month. Again, shoes. What did I just say? Sneaker, Brooks running, River Bass shoes. Like, so they've got to be a drop shipper. That's what I'm thinking. So I was like, well, if it's a drop shipper, I have no problem with that. No problem at all with drop shippers. They can ship, they can buy from me every day. I'm getting my asking price. I don't care. But I just wanted to make sure they weren't like scamming, right? They're just all of a sudden new and they're doing all this stuff. So I bet you they were a drop shipper. They probably got in trouble and then they're like doing it all again. The username is Chehoe, CHEHOE 3786 is the username. But I'm like, interesting. Where are they? I just want to know where they're selling because I want to get on that platform. If you're making money off from selling my items, that's what you need to figure out. I haven't had a drop shipper in ages, so I don't think so. I get lots of freight forwarders. Yeah, I don't think this is a freight forwarder. Let me get some. Oh, they didn't tell me not to use eBay tape. I'll be nice. Damn crumbs all over me. Or lint. I'll be nice, and I'm not going to use eBay tape. Where's my brown tape? Oh, I'm going to use this priority mail tape because it's going to, let me see. Is it going to go priority mail or will I end up going UPS? 1 pound. I need to go back. 15 ounces. £1. Oh, good. At least I put the weight in correctly because I put in 2 pounds. Let's see the box. Let's see the box. It's a 13 1/4. By the time I gotta tape that up, it'll be a little bit shorter by 9 by 5. So I'll have to go 14.95. 14.95. Let's see how we're gonna ship this. So Tracy, you all settled in? Priority mail is $8.85. UPS is $10. Yeah, so we're going to go priority mail. May as well purchase it. Oh, it's going to Lincoln, Nebraska. Yeah, so it's going to Lincoln, Nebraska, and it's going to a girl named Leslie, which is different than the buyer's name. Taking them across the border, probably. Could be. Well, no, this was going to Nebraska. It's because it's going to a different name, so I'm pretty sure it's a drop shipper. But like I said, I honestly have no problem with that. I got my price. Yes, heavy Leslie. It's not going to New York. I'm assuming heavy Leslie is heavy, like a overweight person. Is Leslie a male or female? I assumed it was a female, but I guess it could be a male. What was I watching the other day in the person? Oh, I was watching a YouTube video of a group casino spin. The guy's name was Kim. It's got to be really tough being a male growing up with usually a female name. I grew up with one of my really good friends from high school. His middle name was Jean, Jean, which where I lived, a lot of the people there are. Oh shoot! Hold on. I just lost you. Okay, I hit a button. You disappeared. Grew up. They were French Canadian, so it was Jean or whatever how you pronounce it in French, but it's spelled like Jean, like a girl's name. And he hated. He never wanted to say what his middle name was. Did you go on a trip recently, or do you have one coming up? I can't remember. I have one coming up in a couple weeks. In a couple weeks, I am going to. We're leaving here in New York, and we are heading to North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. And I don't know where else after that. We might come home, or we might extend. I don't know. We'll see. And then all in the RV. We'll be taking off in the RV. And then we're going in June to Tennessee with some friends of ours. There's a Jeep event at Loretta Lynn's ranch. So we're going to go to that. And then I got a trip to New Hampshire with the Jeep in the RV in June also. And then we were talking about taking an Alaskan cruise in August, but I don't think that's going to happen. I have to book by the 31st, and I'm just too stressed over all of the logistics of getting to San Francisco that I just was like, forget it. It's just stressing me out, even though it's saving us a good $3,000-$4,000 to do it. But we've always wanted to go on one. That I always kept saying our next cruise is going to be an Alaska one. All right, that didn't work well. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, this is the free priority mail tape you can get. I've been told you can call them and ask them for it, and they'll give it to you. But you can also get it if you order for free the military packages that they have. They will send you a roll of this tape in with those boxes. So they ask you not to use priority mail tape on priority mail boxes, like, the pre-printed boxes you get for free. So that's why I'm using it on this box, because it's not a priority mail box. It's a brown box. So here's this. Put the label over where their label was. And off it goes. I figure if it's good enough for... See, it closed all the windows down that I had open. Hold on, where's my ship your order? If it's good enough for Amazon, it's good enough for Tamerlane. Holly says, don't forget to use your store coupon. It expires on Thursday at midnight. Yes. Google the address where you're shipping to. Hey, that's a good idea. I bet you it's just a normal house. I feel pretty confident this is a drop shipper. She isn't nearly as big as Krillin makes her sound. Oh, really? Krillin could smash her. Oh, but why does it call her Heavy Leslie? So I sold something. I think I'm going to ship this last because it's just awkward. The shape, and I got to figure out how I'm going to package it. I sold a Ray Dunn planner. Faith, Hope, and Love. Hey, how are you doing with your planner, Tracy? Are you using it? Or are you like most people and you've already stopped using it? I've been using mine for menu planning. That's pretty much all I've been doing with mine this year. I haven't been doing much in my planner. I really miss. I've always used a happy planner, and this year I changed to one of my orange circle ones because I really liked just a lot of the pages it had inside, but now I'm not even really using them. So I've been pretty much just using the there's a place that has like where you can put notes at the bottom, and I've been putting my menu in it. But I've been using the notes book, the note pages in the back for, I'm in the process of buying a car. And so I put all the information on all the options I was looking at. And then our trip that's coming up, I have the places where we're staying at along the way. And like one day we're staying at a Cracker Barrel. And then I also stopped at, I was tracking like how much it was going to cost for this cruise and all that. So I like when planners have got notebook pages in them too. How are your sales? I've heard a lot of people saying it's slow, but I think those people are not listing much or listing crappy things. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is, Tracy. I think a lot of it is just people aren't changing times. And we talked about it last week maybe, or maybe it was a week before, about if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're going to keep getting the same results. And I talked about like if you're still selling fidget spinners and you're like, come on, how come my sales were so great 3 years ago? How come they're not doing so good now? Right? You got to change. If you just sell Christmas ornaments, then chances are your stuff isn't going to sell as great. I mean, they still will sell, but not as good as they would in, November and December. 7 ounces. So my sales have been, I don't expect much. Today I got 25 items going out, but I don't expect much because I have not been listing at like hardly anything. And I'm just excited today because most of the stuff that's going out are older items. Things that have been listed for a while. So that excites me. I did on Poshmark, when I get to Poshmark, yesterday I logged on. Sunday mornings are the once a week I share my closet. And maybe it was Saturday because I've been so lazy the last few days, like so lazy. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Then just sitting around, watching TV, watching Netflix, watched Inventing Anna, and been rewatching The Crown because I couldn't remember where I left off. So I said, I'll just watch it from the beginning. So I been doing that, and I went to share my closet, and it said that it was like closet clear out, and I'm like, what the hell? I'll use that bulk edit thing and edit my prices by 10%, send out stuff. I sold so much on Poshmark. Like I was like, what the heck is going on? Like I had so many sales. So many people took advantage of that 10%. Like ridiculous. Which I gotta say, most of my prices on Poshmark are still kind of high. Like I lowered them on eBay when I did inventory, but I didn't go back and really do it on Poshmark. Which, well, there is a couple that I was like, oh, I can't believe it sold for this price, because a couple of the items I would have kept. I didn't realize I had lowered my price as much as I did. Let's see. I have a plushy plush. I sold a Funko plush. Five Nights at Freddy. Is that just a video game, or is that actually like a cartoon? I don't know. All I know is that I had a bunch of these on order from EE Distribution for wholesale because they were like gonna kill it on Amazon. Well, it took almost a year for them to finally get them to me, and this was pre-COVID. And I ordered them pre-COVID, and then I think it may have been I didn't get them until like I think it was the beginning of 2020 or maybe December of 19. And then I didn't get them until like October, November of 2020. So it had been like almost a whole year, but by the time I started getting them in, and the price had just tanked considerably on Amazon. I said, if I knew your back order was that long, I would never have waited. I ended up taking a loss because when you cancel orders, they charge you a fee. And I said, it's cheaper for me to pay that fee. This is what I told them. It's cheaper for me to pay the fee than to keep taking the loss on what they're currently selling for. So I said, lesson, don't ever order things that are back ordered from EE distribution. So these have been slowly selling out. Was it last year or that year in 2020? I think it may have been 2020. I had some of these different characters that I had listed, and I sold them on Amazon, forgot to take them off from eBay, and I sold them on eBay. I had like 6 of them all sold in one night, which I don't understand why all of a sudden 6 different sellers or 6 different buyers bought them all in one night, and I had to cancel that many orders. And I didn't realize at the time how much it was going to affect my overall rating because I was selling so much in 2020. That was a great year. But eBay does not give you a very big percentage to be off. And I ended up losing my top rated seller status because of it until enough of those dropped off. And it stunk. And I was like, come on, that was just from that one error. One error I made really impacted me. I now pay attention a little bit more to how I cancel things and what I do and keeping up with like taking stuff down. And it was something that had been listed but hadn't been selling, and then all of a sudden so many sold in one day. It was really, really odd. Okay, so this is 7 ounces. Oh, damn it. I just took all that time and put it in one of my boxes, and it's a Poshmark sale. I need to pay attention when I grab where I sold it, because I would not have used my own box, but I'm not going to rebox it. Oh, maybe I'll just throw that in a poly bag. That's what I'll do. I'm going to throw it in. I'm going to throw it in one of these since it's priority mail. It's going to Cali. And when I put eBay tape on it, I'll probably get a buyer complaining. I was thinking it was an eBay sale. Whatevs. I want to be petty over tape. Let them be. If Kathleen wants to be petty over my tape, I'll just retape this. Speaking of California, I wonder how Zen is doing. I haven't heard from him in a long time. He hasn't been in my chat lately. Probably because he is in California. And we are on early here. Okay. I stopped using it, but only because of the move. Oh, your planner. It is on my desk now. I love it. In answer to your earlier question, I am almost settled in. Still a few things to do. Washer and dryer being today. Stacks of laundry to do. Are they being delivered? Yeah, I can imagine. Moving is so stressful. Even if it's a good thing in your life, it is still stressful. Not that I don't know if you were happy with all this or not, but I know that definitely marriage and issues can be a good thing or a bad thing at times. All right, let's see. What do we got? So maybe we'll end up moving to Poshmark because I think I pulled all of these Poshmark stuff out. What do we have on eBay? Coffee planner. Hold on, let me grab. I had to grab a tote to put all my stuff in today. I got this, and this is my. So this is my eBay stuff. I sold this planter. What is that? flamingo. Jeez, it's not even on here, but I'm like, what is this? A flamingo. And then I also sold the leopard. Two different buyers. So I ran a 15% off sale in my eBay store this weekend. They should fit in these. Oops. Want to see something cute? This is on my microphone. Isn't it cute? It's a little pot hanger. He's my little mascot. He hangs on my microphone's stand. Oh yeah, you can see my microphone. He like hangs here. That's what I just hit. So if you heard a noise, that's what it was. So I got these little planters because I don't know, they're cute, but they were not as big. They're such a slow seller. And I know I told you guys that before, but these are the ones from the Dollar Tree. When they come out, they've been coming out with ones for the last couple years. Every season they have like 3 or 4 different ones. Don't fall. So I'm trying to start a new tape. The negatives when you trim your fingernails. My phone vibrated. Good morning from Snowmass. Another glorious day ahead. My sister is in Colorado. I have a friend. There's wildfires in Colorado going on again over in the Boulder area. Jeez. Sometimes I think this tape is so cheap. It rips really easy. Sticks pretty good though. So I don't mind using it, but it can rip really easy. Okay, I got to put my box together. I wanted to keep using my free stuff. Any update on when you get your new car? So I haven't even ordered it yet, Holly. So I went and looked at it. Love it, right? So I said Wednesday. And on Tuesday when we left, the salesman, hold on. The Tuesday when we left the dealership, the salesman had said that the guy that I need to talk to in the finance department about my trade-in was at a meeting. And he goes, are you going to be in town very long? Because it's like a 3-hour drive for me to go there. And I said, well, we're going to go grab lunch, probably going to do a little bit of shopping. I did do some shopping, went to a couple of thrift stores. I said, so, we'll be here for a couple hours. And he goes, okay, well, he should be back soon. And I'll call and you can come back to the dealership. Never heard from him. Haven't heard from him at all. So he's on my list today. I got to call. Hey, Molly Mercantile. Hello. I saw you pop in and I am so sorry that I forgot to say hello. But honestly, I was thinking, what was her name again? That's what I was thinking to myself because I wanted to say your name. And yeah, I still can't remember. But then I just saw somebody, Jen, made a comment to you. So it reminded me that I forgot to say hi to you. So hello. And so I haven't heard from him, but I reached out to, there's a couple Kia dealers in Syracuse. And one of them, because my whole plan all along anyhow was to kind of like compare the offers from all of them. From what I ended up joining a group that is a Kia Telluride owners group on Facebook. And I think it may be run by Kia. I'm not really 100% positive. But a lot of people are paying at least MSRP, if not above MSRP for their vehicles. And I'm like, I am not going to pay above MSRP. I will pay MSRP, but I'm not paying above it. And which is just so weird. If you don't have to buy a vehicle right now, don't buy one. Don't get one because it is just crazy. Crazy. At some point, things are going to settle down and you're going to have a car that is going to be worth so much less than what you have paid for or owe on it or whatever. So I reached out to the two in Syracuse. One says it's at least a year to get the vehicle. And I'm like, hell's no, I'm not going to go through you. If that's the case, I'm just going to buy my Highlander out. And the other one said they won't take my Highlander in trade. And I'm like, well, it's not a deal breaker because I can go to CarMax. I put in my vehicle in CarMax. The closest CarMax to me is 4 hours away, but Syracuse is 3. So if I go to Syracuse and then just drive an hour to Rochester, I can get rid of my car. And my husband, the problem is my husband would have to follow me in his vehicle and then go back to that dealership to pick up my car. But the problem is I'm not guaranteed what the value of it will be when my car comes in 6 months. CarMax is the quote they gave me is only till March 31st. So in 6 months, who knows? And I don't really want to deal with any of that until I know exactly. I would want it in writing. Like, at least if I did it through a dealership, hopefully they would put it in writing. This is what you're going to get for your car. And even if it's today's value and it goes up in value, then fine. Because I know there's people who are trading in their 2020 Kia Tellurides, and they're getting what they paid for it 2 years ago. So if they bought it for $45,000, they're getting $45,000 for it today as a trade-in value. It's just crazy. Let me put this label on, and then I know I'm behind on some messages. What car are you getting? Yeah, the Kia Telluride is what I'm hoping to get. I ended up going to, so I have a Highlander, and I compared the two. We did car talk on Wednesday. It was a huge amount of the show. But the space in the back is bigger on the Telluride than it is on the Highlander. So when it comes to sourcing, especially the trips where I do a lot of retail arbitrage and I'm chasing a product, it's only a few times a year that I really do that right now. But if I ever got back into it where I was doing it like on a regular basis, I want to have a vehicle that can handle that. The Telluride is it's an amazing vehicle. It's really, really nice. When you accept an offer and the buyer doesn't pay, how long do you guys wait before sending the reminder? I don't send any reminders because eBay automatically sends reminders. But then I'll just wait, what is it, like 3 days, and then I'll just cancel it saying buyer didn't pay. I don't fret over it. But it's really frustrating when they send you an offer or accept your offer and then they don't pay. You're like, you were just right there. Why didn't you pay? Speaking of offers, I bought 3 things for Easter gifts last week or this weekend. Like, I don't know, all those lazy days have all combined into one. And I did Mercari, and I sent an offer and they accepted it. And I was like, I thought I was pretty aggressive on the offer, so I was really surprised. Oh no, wait a minute. Mercari, they did not, it wasn't an offer. They were selling something for $3 plus shipping. And I'm like, holy crap, $3. Everywhere else is selling it for like $20 and you're selling it for $3. So I bought that one. And then I went to eBay and I sent an offer on one, and I think they were asking 19 and I sent the offer for 10, which is like almost 50%, and they accepted it right away, and I was floored. And then I sent another offer on something else and they accepted that one. But I think they were they were doing it with free shipping. The item, what the heck was it? Let me tell you what I bought. Purchase history. Oh, so my daughter wanted for Easter some of those Dawn fillable kitchen brush refills. So they're like, the refills that go on the Dawn brush that you put like dishwashing detergent in. I don't think they make it anymore because I tried to find it elsewhere, and I actually went to Walmart grocery pickup and they didn't have them. So I went back. They were selling them. I think they were asking $7. They were asking $7.99 with free shipping. And where does this person live? California. So they're shipping from California to New York. It's not cheap. And they're 2 heads in a package. So they have 10 of them. So I put an offer in for $6.50. Yes. No. $5.50 because it came out to $11. So they were asking $7.99 and I put an offer in for $5.50. each. And they accepted it. And they got to pay shipping. I'm like, what the heck? So I'm like, I don't usually use the make an offer very often, but it was very successful for me. I was very happy. Makes you feel good, even if you save 50 cents. I'm sorry, I'm like way behind. Is that Glenda the Good Witch behind you? Madam Ellen, my daughter had that set. I think, yeah. So my goal is I want to get the whole set of Wizard of Oz. I think is that Glenda? I think that's her name, huh? And then I got Oz. Isn't they cute? I paid $1 for him at a garage sale. I don't know where I got her. Probably at a garage sale too. Oh no, that's Tommy as the mayor of Munchkin Land. That's not Oz. It says right on the top of it that it's Tommy. Yeah, eBay allows 3 days. Am I buying or leasing? It's still up in the air of what I'm gonna do, lease or buy. I am a leaser. This time around, I really wanted to buy, but now that the cars are so like, oh my god, outrageously expensive. Like, who pays MSRP for a car? Like, nobody. I'm partly leaning back towards leasing again because I feel like if the market is still crazy or it crashes in 3 years, if it's a 3-year lease, I like the idea I can be like, here's the keys, goodbye. You messed up on projecting how much this car was going to be worth. So my Highlander right now has got about 3,000 to 4,000 in equity in it. So I can buy it and, save that money from what the Kelly Blue Book says, or I can use it as a trade-in. And that's what I've done with my Toyotas, my Highlanders. This was my third one. Is I've always just traded it in instead of handed the keys and walked away. Oh, you said your sister's middle name is Lee. Yes. How come I can't remember that, Molly's mercantile? Sorry about that, Lee. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, Carvana sometimes gives more, and so does Vroom. I'll have to see if they have any of those around me. I mean, even CarMax, like I said, the closest was Albany, New York, which is at least 4 to 5 hours. And then, well, they said that was the closest, which I was surprised. I would have thought Rochester would have been closer than Albany. But Rochester's at least 4 hours, maybe a little over 4. Not 5, I don't think. Tellurides are everywhere here. Oh, really? Well, they're made in Georgia. There's like none around here, but I think it's only because we don't have a Kia dealership. Like, you got to drive, 2 to 3 hours to get to the Kia dealership. If you lease, go to Lease Hacker and get a broker. They can get deals. Oh, really? I've never heard of that. They can get 1 to 8% off BMW. I've used them several times. I wonder if they can still do stuff though, because right now it is just insane in these groups. It's crazy how many people are like, oh, I had to pay 10,000 over MSRP, and even then you're waiting 4 to 6 months at the minimum, from what I've been hearing from most people. Some people, they ordered last August and they still don't have their car yet. But I'm okay with not ordering. I just want to get on a wait list. So if Kia is sent X number of Tellurides a month or whatever, I just want to get on the list. And then when you get one coming in, you can tell me, hey, this is what we got coming in. That's what Toyota was doing around here. You get on a list. You don't actually order your Toyota. I'm packaging my little leopard now. You don't order your Toyota. It's pretty much, hey, this is what I want, and then they let you know that, hey, this is what we got coming in. Do you want it? Yes, no. If not, then you stay on the list till the next one. But the Highlander, the Toyota dealers I talked to, they were pretty much they were every 2 weeks they were getting one in, so it's not even every month. Yes, I'm there daily looking at inventory. They come to get it in driveway when you sell. Oh, really? Huh. All right, I'm going to have to write that down. Please, hacker. Yeah, I really wanted to buy. I was actually thinking about buying my my Highlander, but I don't know. After looking at that Telluride, man, I did tell Tony yesterday though that I really think the best bet is probably us just buying my Highlander and hanging on to it until things just settle down. I just think it's just not advantageous to buy a vehicle right now. I feel bad. People who are buying them for over MSRP, man, at some point the system's going to start working again and you are going to be messed up. All right, this one's going to California. Learning stuff today. You're learning stuff today, Laura. You learn stuff every day you watch me. Just kidding. All right, there's that one. Next on the bay, I think Poshmark may have beat out eBay today with the items going out the door. We've got some coffee. I sold some decaf, Cafe Verona, if it's dark. If this wasn't dark, I would have kept it because I started the show talking about how I have to switch to decaf. But I like my coffee light. I don't want to taste the coffee. I like the creamer. I have coffee with my creamer. Speaking of that, I was watching the Trash to Cash. Is that what it's called? Trash to Cash podcast with Carrie, Commonwealth Picker, NC Picker, I think. And they were talking about, one of them was talking about how he heard that people put creamer in their Coke in Utah. They put creamer in their Coke. I don't know if he was joking, but he said he tried it and it was actually pretty good. eBay. My 8x4x4 box. I'm going to put some semi-deflated stuff in here just to keep it from bouncing around so much. Oh, by the way, those were expired. When did it expire? October of 2020. I'm glad that eBay hasn't taken that down. And I'm surprised I actually missed it and hadn't taken it down myself. Because I've been taking down any of the food that's been expired since they nailed me already on that. And yeah, I'm surprised I missed that one. It's even in the title. So I mentioned it 3 times in the listing. The title, item specifics, and the description. Because I got some feedback. Somebody was complaining about that they received something and it was expired. I'm like, I've been telling you from the beginning. 844. This is going to Wisconsin. $7.88 to send it priority mail. Oh, because it's under £1. $5.72. All right. You're going. Wow, it's not expected to be there till Saturday. That is slow. Even with priority, it says Saturday. That's crazy. Why is that so slow? Everything goes ground now, but still seems really slow. Whoops-a-daisy. Hey, MD Picker's in the house. Since when did Kias become so expensive, says Jen. I know. Well, this is the top of the line. I think this is the most expensive one they have. If you like the Telluride, drive a Volvo. Similar room, better power, and ride. Well, I'll tell you, the Telluride wins awards in its category across the board. I've not really heard of anybody who's been really unhappy with their Telluride. Right. Nobody is holding a gun making them buy, though. I know. It is just crazy. It's called a dirty Coke. Oh, is that what it's called, Jen? Hey, Jennifer. A dirty Coke. I wonder if it's any good. It probably, well, maybe if you put like vanilla creamer in it, it would be like a vanilla Coke. Do they make cherry creamer? Because that would be good. Because then you would make like a cherry Coke, similar to a Coke float, I wonder. Yeah, I would make it a cream soda. I bet you it's really good. That makes me wonder. I've heard many people using Diet Coke coconut creamer from Aldi and lime. Huh. Well, I don't even drink Coke. It's too sweet for me. Maybe. My mother-in-law, have you got anybody tried the space flavor Coke? She's got some of that for me to try. All right, so let's see. Let's do Etsy. Gosh, everything is so breakable today. Oh, let's do Bonanza. Haven't heard that word in a long time, have you? I sold some of those Mets magnets on Bonanza. A lot of 4 of them. Sell on Etsy. Man, a lot of people favorite my stuff. You know, I used to give a discount. So if you favorited something on my Etsy store, it automatically would send you a message with a coupon code. I took it away. Because I don't know if it really was that successful. Now I just do a flat sale now in my store. I've been trying to clear some stuff, so I've been running sales. All right, I'm going to put these in this box. Oh, it's going to Liverpool. Hey, Liverpool. That'd be Liverpool, New York, by the way, which I sleep in Liverpool when I'm traveling sourcing. I like Liverpool. We got a lot of good restaurants to eat at. So this is not going to be, it should not be very expensive. It's staying very local. Local. All right, view a packing slip. I wish that Bonanza would sync with Pirate Ship. Copy, import, ship, single, 4 ounces, paste address. And we got a 4 by 4 by 4, and it's 4. All these 4s, literally it's all 4s. 4 by 4 by 4, 4 ounces. Ah, your dimensions are too small. Okay, how about 5 by 4 by 4? Oh, still too small. How about 5 by 4 by 4? Or 5, 5. How about 5, 5, 5? Damn it. All right, how about 6, 5, 5? Isn't that weird? So Pirate Ship won't let me print a label for a box this small. I do it on eBay all the time. $3.37 to ship it. So I had to lie about the dimensions. Yes, chair shopping will be happening. Oh my gosh. Did your chair finally give out? I need a chair. I wonder who Crash was. Now I know. Did you fall out of your chair? All right, copy. Hey, how many of you guys knew on Pirate Ship, when you print a label for like Macari or Bonanza or anywhere, that there's a little box next to after the label is produced where the tracking number is? There's a little thing you can literally click on and it will copy it to your clipboard instead of highlighting it. For years I was highlighting the number. You can click on that and it will copy it to your clipboard. I would show you it, but you'd see my buyer's address. And then I can just go back to Bonanza, say Marcus shipped. I do not buy my shipping through Bonanza because I think they charge you a fee. Total fee 50 cents. Minimum final value fee used. I only sold this for $4. So there's a minimum of 50 cents for final value fee on Bonanza. I didn't even know that. I like Bonanza. I don't know. I feel like it's a bonus whenever I get a Bonanza sale. I don't really do anything. Just set it and forget it. All right. Etsy. Or should I go back and do... No. I could do Poshmark next. I got a lot of Poshmark. Maybe we'll do Poshmark because I got a lot of Poshmark. Tracy, you'll have to go back to watch the end of my live. You know, MD Picker, I don't even know if I follow you. MD Picker. I don't follow you. Oh, shame on me. Well, I'm now your 827th subscriber. I wasn't paying attention. I was listening and heard all the commotion. Next thing I knew, it looked like your family shot you. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that live now. Is that the reseller shenanigans? Shenanigans? Hope you didn't hurt yourself when you fell, when it broke. Will you be offended if I make a meme of Will Smith smacking you out of the chair? That's actually funny. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go to Posh. So I've got a lot of Poshmark orders. We already did the Foxy guy there. I sold this. Who goes on Poshmark, buys a unicorn pen, and pays expensive priority mail shipping? Who does such a thing? At least bundle it with something. They didn't. They bought just that. They paid $7 for that, plus shipping. So that's probably, what, a $15 pen for them. I don't even know how much Poshmark shipping is. I very, very rarely buy anything from Poshmark. Okay, so you know who does it? Kristen from Beverly, Massachusetts. That's who does it. Because I think, if I remember correctly, Beverly, Massachusetts is a nice area. Those are the addresses you should look up. Somebody who buys something like that. I came prepared with a small box, priority box, for that pen. I was a little prepared today. Actually, I went and grabbed a bunch of flat rate boxes because I have a lot of Poshmark stuff. So I figured let's get going with getting rid of some of those boxes I got. All right, here. Here's your pen. Nice and pretty. Sitting in this expensive box. Let me take you. My phone keeps buzzing, or my watch is buzzing. Who's got an Apple Watch? Because you know what? How did I live without an Apple Watch? I bought one for my husband. I got this on Black Friday. And mine's just an Apple Watch 3. And I bought one for my husband. He wouldn't even, I said, just wear it for a week. No, he wouldn't wear it. I said, just wear it for a week and you'd be surprised how much you end up liking it. I love it. When I sell something, look at this. Want to know the temperature? Want to know the time? I don't have to look for my phone, take it out of my pocket, find it in the other room on the table. I love it. All right. You know what's really nice is when your phone rings and your phone's somewhere else, you know who it is, so you can know whether or not to get up and go grab your phone or not. Because a couple people, like my husband and my mother, have their own ringtone, but everyone else, it's all the same tone. All right, there's that. What's a watch? I know. I would have never, I never felt like I needed a watch because I always had my phone. But since I've had this, I love it. I mean, I like it. I sell something. I look and see. I don't know. I like it. Let's see. What should we do next? Tastefully Simple Hostess Bowl. Let's just grab stuff and go with that. Let's see. Let's do the one who bought a bunch of things. No, let's not. Let's just do. All right. This is my. What was I thinking? Sale, right? So I have these Nike socks. I bought them from a wholesaler to get ungated on Amazon for Nike. And I think I have $17 into these, if I remember correctly. They retail for $18. So I'm like, what the heck? I'll buy them and I'll just keep them and whatever. So I had bought quite a few of them. So my family, my husband has some of these and stuff. Well, I sold these for $10. And I'm like, what are you thinking? Why did you sell these for $10 when I paid $17? I'm literally paying somebody $7 plus, right? Because after Poshmark fees, probably paid somebody $10 to take these from me. I would have been better off donating them to somebody or giving them away or using them again, like giving my husband another pair. So I'm like, oh, well, whatever. Somebody's getting some socks. Just gonna throw them in here. That's a good deal. $10. That was not in my plans. Who's getting them? Rodney in Kentucky is getting a pair of socks. Middlesboro, in case Holly's wondering, where in Kentucky? Were you standing in the chair, Shay, when you fell? After Tommy's comment, it makes me wonder. He said he has to yell at his toddlers for standing in their chair. I can't even imagine. Sometimes it's so weird to think you guys are so young that you have toddlers. I'm having friends having grandchildren all around me, and it's just like, one of my friends, I think I told you her, she was a good friend of mine. She used to babysit my daughter, and we met in childbirthing class, and she just found out her daughter's having another child again. Her son just turned a year old. And then I have a friend who just had a grandchild. They had a grandchild last week, and they saw the child like 2 days later. They were able to see it because they couldn't go to the hospital. So when the mom and dad came home from the hospital, and she just found out she got COVID on Friday. So praying that the baby's okay. But yeah, she has COVID. All right, so let me just do this bundle, because honestly, it's so many items. I'm just going to get it out of the way. So let me find your bundle. I love when people bundle stuff. And I feel like I sent them a really good offer. So they paid $50 for this apples to apples and this apples to apples. $8. I paid $4 for these because it was 50% off toys that day. And let's see, they bought this traveler's notebook that's got a couple journals and stuff in here. Okay. And then they also bought this set of 2 refillable things. So now they got extras to put in theirs. And then they bought this game, Color Smash. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they bought this rag garland that I made. Isn't it cute? It looks so cute. Like you can hang it from a picture in a bedroom or from a mirror. I have some long ones that go on like fireplace mantles, but it's got a seaside theme to it. See the anchors, seashells. So that's what they bought. And they got it all for $50. They got a good deal on it. But I'm ready. Out with the stuff. What should I put you in? Hey, I know what I'll use. I'll use this regional rate B box. Might be too big. That's all right. So I had somebody buy an item, and then they bought another item from me. So they paid for shipping twice. So because it's on Poshmark, I'll ship it separate. But would have been better off asking me to cancel that order and then combine it. Well, let's see. Let's grab some tissue. Tissue paper for the Poshmark buyer. Probably should peel off this $8, huh? Come on. Usually it comes off pretty easy, which today, here we go. Stick it right there. All right, let's put that in the box. They probably did their Easter shopping with me. Put this in the box. And I don't think there was any pricing on these. No. Put that in. Okay, let's cover that up. And then let's grab another piece. To wrap this in. Okay, so you're just a little bit of space in that. Let's grab a little bit of this. Fill that space up. It doesn't rattle all around. I didn't stand on it. Oh, so that's not how you fell? She had her feet in the chair. Morning, I'm a little late to the party. That's okay. Welcome, welcome. Flip it good. All right, so I got to go to, oh, did I know? This label. Pam from Shallow Water, Texas is who bought all this stuff. Thank you, Pam, for your business. Pamela. I can't remember the last time I've used a regional rate B box. It's been a long time. Been a long time, long time. All right, that was good. Got that big order out of the way. All right, next we have, I can't show it to you because it's already boxed. Although I'm going to put this box in a box. It is Tastefully Simple Host Collection. So, you know, when Tastefully Simple first started, like forever and ever and ever ago, I bet you it's been 20 years now, maybe 18 years. I was, it is open. I was a consultant for them, but it's all packaged. I'm gonna take it out. But it's a green bowl, like a serving dish that you would give to your hostess. And I had one of these. I never gave to a hostess, obviously. I got kicked out of Tastefully Simple because I mentioned online that I was a consultant. And at the time, you couldn't do that. You might be able to, probably could do it now, but back then, that was back when the internet was still so new. And they were just anti-advertising online. So they said, you mentioned online, you're gone. And I said, shoot. I didn't know I couldn't say what I said. But you know what? I knew I couldn't say it. But when you want to grow a business, you got to be able to tell people. Will you fit? Yeah, you'll fit. You'll fit. This is, what size is this one? A large flat rate box. There you go. Large flat rate. Can't remember the last time I've used one of these. Thank you for Poshmark for clearing out all these boxes that I don't ever use. Since the invention of pirate ship, I have become a very good consumer of shipping. better. Better than what I used to be. I used to use these flat rate boxes and stuff all the time. I think about how much money I wasted. Hey, good morning, Anissa. Oh, you've been here listening since the beginning? I thought of you when I said I had 25 things going out the door today. Maybe this box is too big because I've got, oh my God, look at all the lint left. This one I don't think is tall enough. But would you fit? Let me see. Because this box is way too big. Oh yeah, this will fit. I'm going to go with the regional rate A box instead. That other one is way too big, and I don't want to use up all my good stuff on putting more fill in it. This one is going to Amanda in Palm Bay, Florida. Well, Amanda, this will be very pretty in Palm Bay because it's the color of palms. All right, I think this will fit in here. Ooh, it might be too tall. It's packaged really well in its original box, by the way. And I'll throw the string in. Oh, it might be too thick. That's too thick. That's too big. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. I'll just shove some of this in here. I heard my husband's moving around upstairs. Today I got to go around and grab, my mom and I are doing a craft fair on Saturday. So I need to go around and grab all the stuff that I currently have listed on eBay that is handmade by her and I to grab to bring to the craft fair. Because I haven't really made much. I did do a little bit of crafting the last few days when I was sitting around watching TV. Made some faux books and some little containers for candy. For those that are in my Two Birds Home Decor Facebook group, you saw some of them. Okay, that one is done. And let's go back. What do we got next? How about Techno Gears? So this is the person bought this, and then what was the other thing they bought? Did I already ship it? Hold on. Techno. Oh, the girl who did that whole the whole bunch of stuff. The whole bundle. She also bought these. Which I don't know if I would have went over the weight, so that's probably good that she broke them up. So these Dizzy droids, upside down. This Techno Gears Dizzy droid, and I listed these together. I got these at a church rummage sale. And this Zany Tracks. So it is missing pieces, and I noted that. See, it's like all these pieces of stuff. I don't know. So I ended up putting it together and realized there was a lot of pieces missing. So I shouldn't say a lot. Like there was enough that was like, oh crap. I didn't even know if these would sell, but it was one of those churches where you just give a donation. And I think I gave a donation of $1 per item I was grabbing. So I paid $2 for these. And this set I sold for, oh, by the way, that Tastefully Simple thing I sold for $16. These I only sold for $9. Yeah. But there was other things at that sale that I, paid $1 for, but were, like those, I sold a nursing smock. Well, I found some nursing smocks that were worth some good money. All right, so this is, I don't think these will fit in a 12 by 12. Oh, maybe 11. Oh, yeah, these will fit in a 12 by 12. Sweet. Sweet. Will they fit in this one? No, they're too tall. I didn't know if they'd fit in this. But you know what? they would fit, but they're just, oh, just a little too small. I'm going to try and fit them in this. And I'm going to see if there's a way I can tape the top. I'm going to use this box. Okay. I might be able to get away with using this box because why not? I already made it. I have some scraps over here. Come here. Oh, I got these scraps. I'm going to put it on the top of this because it's just a little too small. So look, see, it's not really fits, but I'm going to make it fit. Even though I can use any box, I might as well just use these. I want to get them out of here. And I would never use one of these boxes for shipping stuff. All right, now I got to tape, roller. So Tracy, did you stay in the Austin area? If you're still around. I thought you said you were going to be staying in Austin. Oh, let's see. It's awful, Jen. It's the worst part of self-employment. Oh, are you talking about taxes? I saw your Facebook post. I have listed 10 pairs of used cleats this weekend and sold all but 2. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Do you know cleats were going for such a cheap amount at like Walmart and stuff on clearance during 2020 because nobody was playing sports because people weren't doing stuff. That is awesome. So I did my taxes. I don't have to pay as much as I thought I was going to have to pay. So I decided that now that we're selling the syrup, that originally it was just my husband's hobby and I did not want to get involved in the selling or anything like that. Now that I've been kind of roped into it, I said, well, we are going to be writing off the production of this syrup. So I was able to add in some expenses I wasn't planning on writing off into it. But you know what's really exciting is now that we have kind of converted our YouTube channel, our other YouTube channel, we're going to be doing a lot more videos on the RV and the Jeep and stuff like that, that I'm going to be able to write off even some of that stuff, those trips. So I'm pretty excited. So yeah, taxes weren't as bad. It's just the prep time getting ready for taxes. That's such a sucker. Like, just getting everything together. All right, so let me find this label. Techno Gears, going to Pamela in shallow water. Print. I'm about 40 minutes from East Austin, an hour from my old house. Okay, a much smaller town. An hour away. Woohoo! That's I've been to Austin once. I had a meeting there one time for work. It was nice. I liked it. I've been to Texas a few times. We were going to go back this year, but gas prices have really kept us from wanting to do a big trip we were going to do in June. We were going to be gone the whole month of June, and we were going to go back to Utah again. But when my husband had his heart attack, our plan was, before the heart attack, was after Utah, we were going to Arizona and then Texas, stopping at a friend's in Oklahoma and then heading home. And his heart attack obviously changed all that. So he says, well, let's just do it, but go in reverse. We'll go to Texas, Arizona, back to Utah, which I told him I won't go back on those trails in Utah. My fear of heights is too much for some of those trails. And even Colorado was pushing it, but I don't know, Colorado, the beauty was just amazing. That kind of helped offset the fear factor. But But yeah, the gas prices, we were like, no, we're not going to do that now. But now we are going to Tennessee with some friends. So we're still going to be doing a trip, traveling, but it won't be as long. And we're just going to Tennessee. Going to Loretta Lynn. Loretta Lynn's Ranch. Okay, what do we got next? Orlando. I got an offer. This person had offered me like two weeks ago. They sent me an offer, and honestly, hey, see you later, Jen. I don't even counter ridiculous offers anymore. And I think they offered me $3 on Poshmark. How much would you make off from $3? Like hardly anything. I just decline it. I don't even deal with it. I don't counter. And they offered me again. I don't think it shows the history on this. No, it doesn't. They offered me again something. I think I countered at 10, which $10 is not bad for a jacket. And they ended up countering again at a different price. I just declined it. I'm like, listen, I'm not playing these games. So they ended up so I sent the offer, the 10% ended up being at $10, and they ended up buying it. So this is what I sold. It's an Orlando Magic jacket. Pullover. It's got a kangaroo pouch. It's a fleece. So they paid $10 for this. I don't know. I probably paid like a couple bucks. I don't have it in front of me, but it wasn't much. Okay, it has got so much lint on it because I held it up against my shirt, which has got so much lint on it. Lint brush. This is one of those, I think this is one of those bad lint brushes. Guys got lint brushes that sometimes they're so horrible, like you can't even peel. You have to like peel off a whole big chunk of and it never peels straight. Yeah, this is one of the bad ones. Damn it. You know what? It's going to take me more time than it's going to be worth. I don't know why it was still sitting there. This is a poor man's lint roller. You take the tape, you wrap it around your hand, and you do that. I need to do it to myself. The lint is ridiculous from stuff today. I think it's even just like the boxes. Gosh, why is there so much lint on this? Okay. Well, if I held it up to me, shouldn't it be this side that was linty? So maybe it wasn't from me. Maybe it was from wherever it was being stored. Maybe it had something linty next to it. Might as well use it on me. Okay. Good enough. Where are you going to go in? Where are we going to put you in? What do we got to use? I got another. Hey, by the way, these are also, not only are they large flat rate boxes, but they are the military boxes that I was talking about earlier. See where it says America supports you. I think you can use these for anything. I don't think you have to send them via military. I hope not. Oh, my tape is running out. I just bought some new tape. Last week or the week before. It is a good thing I got it ahead of time. Man, if anybody ever hears of a tape shortage, let me know. Oh, that one peels nice. I could start that nice. Nicely. Oh, I gotta tell you guys about my postal man. Because, well, hold on. Can you guys hear me when I'm this far back? Well, this tape is thinner than what I was using. So there must be a different brand. All right, there you go. In the box you go. I am not going to make you pretty. I'll put this in upside down. Okay. Let me go find the Nike. No, Orlando Magic. Print. Hey, it's going to Orlando. Hey. All right, this is funny. It's going to Jordan Michael in Orlando. That is really funny. Not Michael Jordan, but Jordan Michael. Oh, we hear you. Okay, you can hear me when I'm way back there? I wasn't sure. So when I went to the... Hold on. Yes, I'm on YouTube. Okay, we'll just be back so I can do the post office run. Bye. He's taking my car. So when I brought my mail on Friday, I only had 2 packages and I carried them in without a bag. And I said, I only got 2 for you. I said, do I even have a bag? Because I can't remember if I brought a bag on Wednesday. And he said, oh, I don't remember if he gave me a bag or not. And I said, yeah, sales are pretty low. I said, well, I'm changing my business around a little bit, so I'm not shipping as much as I usually do. And he goes, no, like he's like literally goes, no, don't say that. You are the majority of my business. And I said, I know. I said, Peter would always tell me how, because I got a new mail person. I said, Peter would always tell me how I'm keeping the post office open. I said, but sorry, I can't be the one to keep you open if that's why you guys are staying open, because I've got to shift my business around. But I said, hopefully in Q4, I'll be busy again. All right, so I then sold on the Posh. I'm telling you, Posh was good to me. All right, this was the other thing I sold, and I was like, damn, why'd I sell that? I should have used it instead of selling it for the price I sold it for. I sold this Google Smart TV kit. I've never used this, so I'm assuming it's like Roku or the Fire Stick. Yeah, because you can use it for Netflix. Like they got a bunch of different ones here listed. There's probably other ones too. So brand new in the packaging. I got it at Walmart on clearance a while ago. I just figured, what the heck, I'm going to pick it up and sell it. I think it was probably back in 2020. Sat on it for a long time. Finally sold for $36. But I'm pretty sure I paid more for it than that. Let me look and see what I paid for it. Because I remember looking it up when I was pulling it and saying, oh my gosh, I lost money on that. So I paid $30 for it. Sold it for $36, but after fees, I'm only making $28.80. So I lost money on this. So if that's the case, if I was going to lose money, then I would have just kept it and we could have used it on a TV or something. So I'm kind of bummed. It's got Google Chromecast, Google Home Mini. It also has a Home Mini. I don't have any Google stuff in my house, so yeah. I'm kind of bummed. I did that. Now I could cancel, but I'm not usually that type of seller, so I think it might fit in a shoebox. I got my shoebox. Oh, I gotta remember to call the dentist today. So if you weren't here at the beginning of the show, I was talking about how I lost a tooth. I lost a crown. Oh, so that's the other thing I wanted to tell you guys. So I was talking about my bruxism and how I grind my teeth. So what's happened was, here's your tooth, right? And they put a crown over it. And what happens is, as you're grinding your teeth, this crown sits here and moves and moves and moves and moves and moves. And at some point, it falls off. Well, unfortunately for me, in January of 2020, it moved and moved and moved. And not only did it fall off, but it broke a piece of the tooth with it. So now the tooth is like this. I don't know. So like there was still a little bit, but there wasn't as much tooth. So he said to me, you're probably going to need a root canal because I don't think there's enough surface to put the glue on, adhesive, for it to stay. But hopefully it'll stay. I was on my way out the door for a cruise, and he goes, hopefully it'll last for the cruise. And I said, okay. Well, it's been 2 years. Well, it fell off. Well, not only did it fall off, but it broke another piece of the tooth with it. So now I literally it's flat. When I take my tongue and go over my gum, there's like no tooth left. It is gone. All you feel is it's like flat with the gum. So I'm like, I'm gonna definitely have to have that root canal. So I need to call my dentist because I don't know if I need to have a referral to get the root canal, but I don't want to have to pay for a dentist office fee for him to go in and look at it and say, oh yeah, because this is a different dentist. Because the other dentist I went all the way back to Vermont to get my tooth fixed before the cruise. And I don't want to have him say, oh, come on in so I can look, and then him and be like, oh yeah, $80. I'm going to charge you $80 for me to tell you that you need a root canal. So I'm hoping that I can just go to his brother. I'm pretty sure it's his brother is the one who does root canals. Their office is side by side. But then I'm like, do I want a root canal or do I want to just not have a tooth anymore? You can't really see it. If I smile, you can't see I'm missing it because it's over here. So I'm really torn. I'm really torn of what I want to do. The money I have in my mouth is ridiculous. In July, I have 2 crowns that are going to be replaced. This is all because of my teeth grinding. I have 2 crowns being replaced. I had 2 crowns last year replaced, and then there was 2 more on the list, and they're going to do those. And I'm just like, it's ridiculous. I don't. Pull them all and give me dentures. I don't want dentures. I can't imagine not feeling the roof of your mouth, like having it be fake. I don't want dentures, but I also don't want to keep spending money. All right, so this is, let me put one of those big air things. Then I won't have to cut the box down if I put one of those in here. I've got, like, I said to my husband, I don't understand. I brush my teeth multiple times a day, floss my teeth multiple times a day. My dentist, when they look at my teeth, when I went for my cleaning last time, because I got a new dentist about a year and a half ago, and the hygienist is just like, I don't understand how you have all this work done in your teeth, in your mouth, because your teeth are like so good. And I'm like, I know, I've got like my gums are really healthy, and I mean, I just take really good care of my teeth. So he goes, but there's some people who just have very porous teeth, they call them very soft or whatever, and this is just what happens to them. It's just not right. Compared to people I know who don't brush their teeth hardly at all, lucky if they brush them once a week, very rarely floss, and they've got the most pristine teeth. Not fair. I blame that on my parents, just like my how hard it is to draw blood out of me or put an IV line in. I blame that on my mother because she's fair-skinned like I am. I like the dentures. I could eat pizza and not burn myself. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be nice? You wouldn't burn the roof of your mouth? Could you melt your teeth? Like, would it melt the roof of your mouth? I'm assuming not. Have you tried a mouth guard while you sleep? Hey, Maggie. I do have a mouth guard. So I was talking about it earlier that I had one that I loved and it wore down. I can't find it anymore. It's a bottom guard. And then I had an upper one and that one wore down because they don't last forever if you're constantly just rubbing against them. And I don't know if there's a shortage of them, but I'm having a hard time finding another one to replace it that's similar to the one I had, either of them. I bought these ones that are disposable through Amazon, and they're made by like Oral-B or something. One of the big names, maybe Dentec or something. They're disposable, but you can wear them for like a week or whatever. And they don't like fit in your mouth perfect. So they're loose. And I find myself waking up like I'm chewing them, where I'm dreaming like I'm chewing gum. And I just don't think those are good. Just uploaded at content for my new listing. Crossing my fingers. Amazon, a love-hate relationship. I have to check out your listings again. Ask your dentist about custom-made mouth guard. I have one for my bottom teeth. Yeah. So Holly, has yours worked really well? Like, have you noticed that it's like worn down over time? Because they're really expensive at the dentist. It's like a couple $100. But I mean, a couple $100 is cheaper than what I'm paying now for these crowns being replaced and everything. So I probably really should. They did mention it to me at one time, but yeah, I just felt like it was cost prohibitive. But at this point, I need to come up with something else. My daughter grinds her teeth, and the dentist suggested using a mouth guard like football players do. Yeah, the football players ones though, unless you like what my kids used for soccer and stuff was it's different. Like it fit, but it didn't fit like the ones I use. They weren't as thick, I probably is what it is. They just felt like you didn't even have it in your mouth at night. Drop them in boiling water and fit them in. Yeah, that's what I do, Maggie. Yes, they are pricey. I've had this one last over 6 years for your mouth guard. Wow. All right. Yeah. So maybe they make them with a different type of material than what you can make at home. The dentist I go to now here in New York, he actually makes his own crowns. So when I was in Vermont and I had these original crowns all put on, they were they would like make a temporary one and they would send it off and they would come send it back. And actually, my friend in Colorado, his son worked for probably doesn't anymore, but he used to work for a company that made those. And so now they make them right there in their place, in their office. So it's pretty cool. It's a harder plastic, but fits my teeth exactly. Yeah. So my jaw has changed so much. The other thing is I grind my teeth during the day. It's not just at night. I actually had an extra one that I used to keep down here. The problem is that if I'm not talking or like singing out loud or something like that, I find I get music in my head or whatever, and I tap my teeth to the tune in my head, and I'll catch myself doing it. But I have caught myself. I'll be sitting here taking pictures or whatever, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, my jaw is really sore. And then I realize like, God, I'm sitting here clenching while I'm taking the picture. Like, why am I clenching? So I notice that I clench and grind and tap my teeth all day long. I don't know. I'm cutting out caffeine. Today's day one again. I got decaf coffee here today to see if that helps, but it's just I also have TMJ. So the other thing is like when I go in for a dental cleaning, I have to get breaks. I can't keep my mouth open for more than like a minute without my jaw just really, really hurting. And I just got to like pause for a second and then I can open it back. Or it like clicks and I got to get it like back in line. I had a constant toothache for almost 2 years. Dentist couldn't figure out, had all kinds of x-rays. Finally went to a new dentist who told me to try the mouth guard. Toothache gone. Isn't that weird? So that's what I had. I had a toothache, and that's when I got diagnosed with TMJ. And for a year, I kept going back to the dentist, and he kept doing all these tests to find out like why my tooth was hurting. And finally, he just said, I think you have TMJ. And I'm like, well, that's weird. And a friend recommended going to a chiropractor for it. And I thought, why would I go to a chiropractor for my teeth? Right? I always thought chiropractors were just your neck and back. And So I called a chiropractor up and I said, hey, I got TMJ. And instead of doing surgery, I was hoping that this might help, at least relieve the pain. The pain had gotten so intense. It was just really incredible. And so I went into the chiropractor, and she took her thumb and put it in with a glove on, put it in my mouth, and she like rubbed on the joint of your jaw with her thumb in there, and then her other hand, or maybe the same hand, whatever. So she did something along my jaw. It was actually this side. And I cried like a big baby. It hurt so bad. It hurt so bad. And it was so weird was when she got done with that side, she went to the other side, and it was like no pain at all on the other side. And I was like, that is incredible. The pain I felt on this side versus when she did this side. Well, that was it. Like from that point forward, I have not had any major problems. Like it still hurts when I, keep it open for too long. But I used to go back to her once a year and she would reset it. But I don't live in Vermont anymore, and the chiropractor here doesn't know how to do that. So I haven't had it reset in 4 or 5 years now. But yeah, that was remarkable. It was I just would have never thought of a chiropractor for TMJ. All right, let me just double check Poshmark here. I did that one and that one and that one and that one and those. I had to cancel a Clemson Tigers t-shirt because I only have extra large left, and they had ordered a large. So I forgot to update that listing. So that's all done. And then I do have 2 Etsy to do. Plus I still have that one eBay one left. So I sold Barney and Baby Bop this lunch bag. It's so cute. And it came with a thermos brand too, if I remember correctly. Yeah. It came with the thermos brand. It is kind of dirty inside. I tried to scrub it. I'm almost positive I showed a picture of the dirt. Let me just double check. Let me double check what I showed. Or did this get dirtier? No, I showed the picture of it. Yeah, so it's dirty in the inside. I don't know if you can see way back here. It's just dirty. I tried to scrub it, but it didn't all come off. So it was in the listing. That would probably explain why it took so long to sell. It sold for $29 on Etsy. I paid $3 for it at a garage sale. And it's going... Why does that say free shipping priority? It's going to Humble, Texas. Did I have it in as... Oh, I put it in as 1 pound, 5 ounces. Let's see how heavy it is. It's free shipping. So in this, I've got more than one Etsy store. And one of my Etsy stores, I do free shipping. The other ones, I charge shipping. Oh, it's only 12 ounces. Yeah, you're not going priority. 12 ounces. Can I get away with a box? I don't think so. Oh, maybe it fit in that UPS boxes. These are heavy though. Oh yeah, it makes it 1 pound. 1.02. I don't think you'd fit in that anyhow. All right, you're going in a poly bag. You're going to go in this because, I mean, what's going to break on this? Should I bubble it? Doesn't really need bubble wrap, but I'm going to bubble the thermos inside it. I'm going to bubble this. Oh, you know what else I could do? Once I bubble it, I can put it in the holder inside it if I wanted to. There's like a little Velcro thingy on the side. It might be too thick though with the bubble. I'll just put it in it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put it in one of these. I think that's okay. I think it's okay just putting it in this. I don't think it needs a box. Box would definitely bump it to priority. I don't want to have to pay that amount. $10 when it's only 13 ounces. 0, 13. Change you to first class. $5.96. Yeah. I'm not going to do priority. There we go. Print, print, print. I gotta hit that button so many times to print. I always complain about that. All right. I didn't wait for you guys to answer. I just did it. And let's see what else we got. Oh, so now I got only breakable stuff left. I sold this on Etsy. So I have a store on Etsy that is vintage. And so the Barney, of course, he's vintage. And then this is vintage. This one, it didn't have any markings on the bottom. So it might be like a homemade piece that somebody just painted. I don't know. It's cute. I like planters. So I pick them up when I see them. This one sold for $28. Well, I think it sold for $20 or something like that because they paid $8.20 in shipping. So that's weird because this store has free shipping in it, but I didn't do free shipping on this item, which is odd. Very odd. I don't know why I didn't do it. I think it might fit in a 776 box. Or come here. It might fit in this. Oh yeah, I think it'll be big enough to fit in that. Or not big enough, but the box will be big enough. Not that the item will be big enough. All right, we're gonna wrap it with this, and then I'm gonna wrap it with those big bubbles that my mama gave me. Hey, see you later, Laura. I wonder, my mom hasn't been around lately in the chats. I wonder what's up with that. Where has she been? What is she up to? I know she started some new medicine, and it's been making her really tired and not feeling good. She's got like tremors. She shakes all the time, like really bad. It's very hard for her to write her name. Hey, good morning, Royal Warehouse. And so the doctor gave her a prescription for some medicine to take, but it's got some pretty bad side effects. So we'll see. I told her just to stick with it. I said, stick with it for at least 2 weeks and see if it makes a big difference. You know, sometimes they say the cure is worse than the disease or whatever. I think that's one of the things. But it's hard. Imagine trying to put on lipstick, right? You know, shaking like this. You can't put on lipstick. Can't write your name anymore. You just shake so much. It's been very, very tiring. Oh, I really dread even getting older and older because I just see people around me. I'm worried about my mother-in-law. We went out to dinner on Friday. We went to a Chinese buffet, and she couldn't find her way back to the table. And there were probably maybe 5 tables with people at it, and she couldn't find her way back to where we were sitting. So that obviously concerns us. Christmas music. Yeah, so I got this. I bought this to resell. Well, actually, I bought it. I was going to keep it for myself. It's a clock, plays music. And I said, well, I'm going to put some batteries in it and I'm going to use it to see, make sure it's working. It doesn't keep good time. So normally this goes off at, even though this says it's a little after 1, which is not even close to the time, right? Because it's 10:50 here. And when I said it originally was the correct time. And for the longest time, it was going off at the bottom of the hour. But yeah, I guess it's starting to catch up a little bit. That doesn't keep good time. So I just still have it here, even though it plays music. Keep moving, the illness can't catch you. Keep moving, the illness can't catch you. Yeah, I don't know. I'll tell you, after having to deal with my dad and with Alzheimer's, I don't want to have to deal with it with my mother-in-law. Oh my gosh, it's just not a good illness. It's very hard to watch a loved one slip away like that. All right, so I got these big bubbles that my mom had given me. I'm going to see if I can put this. Now, this is Etsy, isn't it? So don't want to use my tape from eBay. I was thinking, I'll use my tape from eBay. So I'm going to see about, I wish that it was more bubble on this side of it. How can I do this? I'm going to manipulate this bubble stuff here. It may not fit in this box once I'm done, but it'll be more protected. That's the big thing. Let's see. I may not need this piece of tape. I wonder where my husband went off to. Oh, you know where he's probably going? So we found this RV. Oh, I know where he was going. He's going to go see where our RV is in storage to see if he can get to the RV because it's not going to come out of storage till Friday. But there's some stuff that we want to order for it, but we need measurements. And, okay, it's not going to fit in this box now. This is it. I might use the, let's see. I sold it on Etsy, but I think I might use my eBay box because I think this 8 box will work very well. My dad and grandpa have it. I should too. It is generic. Not generic. It's that's the wrong word. What's the word? Genetic. So do things to keep learning, moving. Yeah. They originally said it was going to skip a year. So when my grandfather had it, we were like, oh, Dad won't get it, but my brother will. We were like telling my brother, sucks to be you because you're going to end up with this friggin' disease. And then my dad got it. So now we're like, shit, my grandfather and my father. So I'm hoping that means that my brother, I hope my brother doesn't get it. I'm not hoping I don't get it. But my dad had a stroke at 50 and my brother had a stroke at 50. So I don't know. They may not go hand in hand, but this doesn't fit either. I put too much bubble. Okay, I might have to go back to the shoebox. See if that works. Oh, you know what? I got one of those. Oh, is it right here? Maybe it'll work to fit in this. It might fit in this one. I thought this was one of those eBay ones, but it's not. But it might work. I need to trim this. Tape. Okay. There we go. I got this. Where's it going? New Jersey. That's nice. That's nice because it's not very far. Let me do the shake test. Shake, 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 Shinola. Shake it all the time. Okay. It affects women 3 times more than men after the age of 60. Oh, God, I I don't get it. Oh my gosh, I hope I don't get it. So my mother-in-law's 80. And definitely has cognitive issues. I don't know if it's dementia or Alzheimer's, but definitely some cognitive issues. Yeah. I'm worried about her ever getting in the car and driving in this area because she just doesn't know. It's all new to her. Hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully her husband is always with her. So at least if they get lost, they're lost together. And hopefully if that happens, at least one of them is having a good day. So then they can... The 12-12. Yeah, it probably would have fit. And I was going to... My last resort was a 12-12 8 box from the post office. But I would rather go with this if it can fit in smaller just for dimensional shipping. This is a 12-7-7 box from Uline. This is a recycled box because my husband got something in it. I just pulled off the label. I knew these last two things were going to take a little bit more time to package. Ooh, I put around 1 pound 3 ounces. This is 1.11. So what did I say? It was a 12.77. Let's see, $8.20. I probably can't get it much cheaper if I was to go to. Let me try pirate ship. This is going to Cynthia. Cynthia. That was 12, 7, 7, 1, 11. I say it was $8.20. Oh, it's $8. Oh, UPS ground is $8.10. Priority is $8.20. So I'm just going to stick with the priority. Oh, I have to go to UPS. That's not really worth 10 cents. I mean, I would have saved 10 cents. I got to go to UPS anyhow. I should have had my husband grab that UPS and bring it for me. Chip her, haha, or place a chip on her. Oh, chip her, yeah. Or place a chip on her key ring to find her, or turn on GPS. Yes, one of those Apple tags. I know. She needs that for, I mean, even at the restaurant, not being able to find her way back. So we had all gotten up and got our plates and came back. My husband was already done his first plate. And I was like, I can't believe your mom's not back yet. So my father-in-law went to see if she needed help carrying her plate because she walks with a cane. And she said she was all set. So he came back and it was like considerable amount of time again. And we're like, what's going on? So he went back and yeah, she's like, she couldn't find where we were. And I'm like, it's a very small restaurant. It's in a strip mall, so it's not like this really big restaurant. It's in a strip mall. So it's just it's not even a big restaurant. But yeah, my husband said he saw her looking around. I'm like, well, why didn't you say something? I don't know. Okay. I said, just don't make me responsible. I don't want to have to take care of anyone. I don't want to do it. I bought this. So I love pigs. I mean, last year I did a tier tray and they were all pigs, which when Easter's done, my Easter stuff is coming off and pigs are going back on. Well, I saw this at a garage sale and it was so freaking cute. I paid $1 for it and I'm like, I don't even know. It has a thing so you can like hang it. And I'm like, I don't know where I would even put it, but I bought it anyhow for $1. And I ended up putting it on eBay because I'm like, I don't have a spot for it. So I listed this as a folk art pig wall art. I said art twice. Plate, modern farmhouse decor, Jello mold ceramic and then the dimensions. So if you wanted to, you could literally put like something in it, right? And it would have a pig indentation on it. So it was cute, but I just didn't have a need to keep it. So I listed it. But part of me kept saying, I hope it doesn't sell. And I hope I can come up with a use for it. I've decided our RV's theme is going to have pigs in it because I just don't really have a way to put it into our current house. The theme and stuff just doesn't really go. So I decided the RV it's going to be, it's already got aqua in it that I'm putting aqua with the gray. And so I decided to add pink with aqua. So this wouldn't go in our RV though. I only sold this for $10.20. So not very much money, but it was just on sale. Hence why it's $10.20. They did pay priority mail though, and it's only going to Jamestown, New York, which is good, nice and local. Well, local as in the state. So now I gotta package this. I was hoping it would fit in one of these large. These are like the larger boxes, and they're oh, it's not going to be thick enough. Like this is not going to be. That's not thick enough for that. So I'm not going to be able to use those. So I'm going to figure out what to put this in. I may have to get a used box. It is 12 inches. I could use the 12/8 and cut it down. Could do that. So I'm going to bubble it first, and then we'll go from there. Because that's the most important thing, is that it arrives not broken. 20 minutes from me. What is? Jamestown? This is... Oh, Jamestown, New York is 20 minutes from you? I didn't realize it was on that side of the state. But what do I know? Not much. There it is. Yeah, I'm going to need more than what I grabbed because that's not going to be enough. Let me do this. Let me crisscross it and then I'm going to get more. Oh, shoot. I just dropped it. Oh my gosh. Good thing it didn't break. It slipped right out of my hands. It's so weird. When I grabbed this, I was putting everything in a tote. And the tote is sitting on top of my garbage right here. And when I grabbed this, I said, I'm not putting it in the tote. Because if the tote fell, I didn't want this to break. And here I'm dropping it. But yeah, oh my gosh. I broke that. eBay tape. All right. So this one's going to need more bubble than I grabbed. I'm wondering I wonder if I should have shoved stuff in the cavity of it. I think I probably should have. I'm thinking I should shove something in the cavity. So now I'm going to cut my tape because I'm going to unravel it, hopefully without dropping it and breaking it. I'm going to shove some brown paper in the middle of that. I got some sitting over here. I got some of this. I'm going to shove it in the belly of the pig. Let's see. It's too much of it. That's why my office always looks like a mess. So when I get done packaging, or as I'm packaging, I just throw shit around. Okay, so I'm going to take you away. And let's put you back around. And let's wrap you again. There's Claudia. She's usually giving me all the tips on packaging. Okay. This one is way too small. I need a different piece. A big piece. I think if I do big bubbles on this, man, it's gonna take a big box. Well, at least it's staying in New York, so it shouldn't be too bad shipping price wise. Oh, I put 3 pounds on this. There's no way this weighs 3 pounds. So that's good. That'll give me space for right, we'll be using a bigger box. Because that's what's gonna take. A bigger box. Alright, so I went around it like a number of times, but this is definitely not to my satisfactory. Oh, I got this. Oh, this isn't very much. But if I have another piece this size, I could. I thought I had another piece. Hold on, let me see what I got. Oh, here's a big one. Here's a big piece. Okay, that's all. That's all we got of this stuff. That is coming so handy for all of these breakable stuff I've been selling lately. Okay, I'm gonna wrap you up in my love, all over your body. Okay. Oh yeah, yes, baby, I got it. There. Oh yeah, yeah. Get it. That's gonna work so much better. So much better. Anybody got big plans for Easter? My daughter and her boyfriend are coming. I said, what do you want for Easter? She wants an Easter egg hunt. I'm like, oh, what am I going to put in her Easter eggs? She goes, hey, go to the reservation and go to the dispensary and buy me some weed to put in the eggs. I'm like, how many parents would fill an Easter egg with weed? And I'm thinking, well, I could always go in the backyard and pull up some dried up leaves and put them in it and say, there you go. There's some weed for you. I was watching on the news the other day. They were showing how when kids are texting or whatnot, probably not even kids, but I think it was the DEA showed they use certain emojis for certain drugs. I thought, that's pretty ingenious of them. How come hold on. You guys are crooked. You're crooked. All right, look at this, baby. Look at that. That $1 pig is very, very nicely wrapped. I like those bubbles. I wonder if I could buy them. I'm sure you can, obviously, but I wonder how much they are. They have come in very, very handy. All right, so let's find you a box because now you are so out of a 12-inch. Oh, yeah, we're looking at 17 inches. I got to get you in the mail before April 1st because your price will go up. All right, I got to go hunt for a box for this. I will be right back. There's 15 of you watching. I hope they're all 15 of you are still here when I come back. Oh, somebody left. One of you left. Well, not one of you. All 14 of you that stayed, thank you. All right, so I found this eBay box. That's a 16, 12, 8. Did I say that was 15 or 17? I was like, What was that measurement I said? I couldn't remember if I said 15 or 17. So I'm just going to try this because there's a little wiggle room in that. This is an eBay, so I can use this. So not this quarter, but the last quarter, I think it was last quarter, I bought boxes from eBay with my coupon, which Holly reminded us all, use your coupon code. If you have a store on eBay, use your coupon for your free stuff. And I ended up getting, that fit in there nice. And I ended up getting boxes, and some of these big boxes, because every now and then I just need something bigger. And this is working out really good. Yes. Okay, so I need something. Where are my big pillows? Well, actually, I could put you in there. There's just a little movement on the sides, but now I'm going to cut it down because it's probably about 3 inches too tall. And I'd rather cut it than to use up any more of my supplies for space. Okay. My box resizer. I love this. It scores the inside of the box, so it just gives you a nice fold when you go to fold it. It just keeps things professional looking. All right, so there's that. And then my handy dandy razor. Gotta cut the sides. And I guess it's not really 3 inches. Looks like it's actually only about 1.5. I don't think I didn't cut that one down far enough. Come on. Come on, baby, binge. Ugh. Wow, these boxes are so thick. That is really good for when you're shipping breakables. Okay. Quality box. So I would tell you, if you need bigger boxes, these eBay boxes are very nicely built. I'm just going to tape it on the sides. All right, let's see how much this is going to cost me now. Because I'm guaranteed, well, I said 3 pounds. This is less than 3 pounds. Ooh, it's not much though. It's only 2 pounds, 11 ounces. Wow, I would have never thought it was going to be that big. But now when I put in my measurements, 16, 12, and 8, even though I made it a little smaller. 16, 12, and 8. It was originally $8. Oh, it's still $8. I'm just going to keep the measurements the same as what's on the box because, God, why are my bangs always like throughout the day? I feel like they go like short rather than long. All right. Purchase shipping label. Should have checked to see how much UPS would have been. Didn't think of that. And it's too late. I already hit the button. I use the coupons, but they don't go nearly as fast as they used to. I think 6x4x4 boxes were almost $1 each this time around. Yeah. Yes. And I noticed that last time I had to pay like $8 or something towards my order. And I kept saying, well, it's $8, but look what you're getting for $8 in the long run. So yeah, I don't like having to pay anything extra, but if you want to use all of it, you gotta end up paying extra most of the time just because of the way their prices are. I'm going to use some of this priority mail tape since I got it out. Since this is a plain box, I'm going to tape a across the top to show its priority. And it just gives it a little extra tape. There. The old, so see how you can see through this priority mail tape? The old priority mail tape was like this eBay tape. It was white and it had priority mail on it. I liked that tape. I don't think they don't make that one anymore though. Okay, I think that's it. Are we at 3 hours yet? Oh my gosh. Why is it? It's almost exactly 3 hours. We're 15 minutes away, but these almost last 3 hours every time. So I'm sorry for those who came thinking I was going on at 9 today. When I set this up last night, I said 9. And then this morning I came down, I pulled everything, and it was like 10 after 8. And I thought, what am I going to do with myself for 50 minutes? So I said, no, I'm just going to go on at 8:30. So I did 8:30. Even then I was finding something to do. I was watching that podcast that they call it a podcast. I don't know. I wonder if it's on Apple Podcast. What was the name of it? Hold on, we'll find it. Trash. Yeah, it is Trash to Cash. They had Kayla, the homeschooling picker, on. So I was listening to that show. You need to pack slower. Yeah. I'm sure there's people who are like, just show me what you sold. That's all I want to see. Just show me what you sold. I've never hidden my stores pretty much, except for I was hiding my planner store for a while. But I don't really hide my username, so people can go look and see what I sold. It's easy enough. Tamerlane is my store name on eBay. Yellow Fox on Poshmark, Yellow Fox on Amazon, Yellow Fox on Etsy, and I think even Yellow Fox on Mercari. That's pretty much all I really sell. My Facebook has become like almost non-existent. Like it is ridiculous how when you first start selling on Facebook, how many sales you get. And you're just like, holy crap, Facebook is amazing. It's great. And then I don't know what happens. Now I like hardly get any sales on Facebook. It is crazy, crazy. It is so also so time consuming because you constantly have to, hold on, what's this new message? You have to constantly like renew and relist. Oh, that is odd. If you guys aren't doing it on Facebook, if you sell on Facebook, right? So let me go to Marketplace. Well, I didn't realize this was there for a while. So when you're on Marketplace, right, this is your Marketplace screen on the app. If you go down here, I used to click on your listings and then manage your listings to renew, but there's these quick actions right here. If you click on quick actions, it has delete and relist and then renew. So if you click on delete and relist, I think you can only renew something for like 4 times. And then after that, you have to delete and relist. I have been doing these constantly. There's so many that I'm constantly having to delete and relist. So if you select all, it says 36 of them. So I just did it, and it's going to refresh the screen and go back to that one, right? But now if I was to click on this again and say delete and relist, right? There's a whole new group of items. So then I got to do that one. So I'll do this like in the morning or at night if I'm watching TV or whatever. Quick actions, delete and relist. There's another whole grouping of them. Select all. There's 40 of them. First time there was 36, then it was 30. Now there's 40 of them. Like, why can't they just give you all of them at one time? It's just ridiculous how much time it takes. And on the Facebook groups for Facebook sellers on Marketplace, so many people have issues with payment and the amounts are off, and it is just ridiculous. Yeah, so I'm really have debated on just taking everything down from Facebook because it's just not even worth the time. So I want to show you what I've been working on before I wrap up today. So this is what I made for the craft fair. They're little mason jars, and I went to the Dollar Tree and bought these little littlest pet shop things and put them on top. So I painted these and then I put those on top. And then I did these for a boy, or a girl. And these have Dog Patrol or Paw Patrol and then a dinosaur. And then I've been working on, so I have a couple Etsy stores. One of them, as you guys know, I've been doing a lot more with digital stuff, digital downloads, print on demand. And I have one store that is for our YouTube channel, and my husband's going to be selling some of his furs and stuff on it. But I've been doing a lot of print on demand that's related to going in your Jeep, going RVing, or homesteading like on your own property. So on my Yellow Fox store, I just created some t-shirts for people excuse me, who are resellers. So I did this one, coffee and thrifting, but it comes in like, if you're on my Instagram, you'll see this. So it comes in all these different colors. And then I did, why is it on? Oh, because I cropped it. Jeez, I gotta let me show you what else I made. Okay, and then I made, this, all right, I'll show you this one. I'll show you my favorite one for last. For home decor. I haven't really been doing much for tier tray stuff, so I just made some of these the other day. And then I love this one, farm fresh carrots. So you can put it on a tier tray. People put it on a mantle or, coffee bar or whatever. So my mom's like, you got to make more of those. Those came out so cute. So I'm probably going to make some more of those. I guess that's it. This is a t-shirt I made. Air Force veteran. So I'm trying to come up with like anything that's related to us. For anybody who got maple syrup for me, let me know how it came packaged and stuff, because I want to make sure that it's coming out good. This is us boiling maple syrup at the end. This is just before we jar it. And that's our sugar shack. There, show and tell hour with Tamara and her phones, with her phone. Yeah. Well, I guess that's about it. I guess I'm probably not going to make it all the way to the 3 hour. But I'm going to go and pull stuff for the craft fair, get that all together. Probably use the tote that I put all the goods in today. There's H2. Use that one to put the craft stuff in so I can get ready for that. I got to price everything. I'll be doing that on Saturday. Friday will be full with going and getting the RV, which I'm just so excited. I cannot wait to get Roy. Roy is the name of the RV. I can't wait to get Roy back here. And then I got to make some phone calls to some Kia dealers to figure out what's going on with my order of my car, so I can get one on order, maybe. I don't know. I'm hoping, well, by the end of this week, I'll probably have made a decision on what I'm going to do with my car. I really, 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 really want the Telluride, but but I'm not going to pay over MSRP, and nor do I want to wait 8 to 12 months for a car. So, hey, good morning, Bob. Good morning. If you come to Rochester, CarMax, hey, you were listening, huh? I'm 15 minutes away. I would love to take you and Tony to lunch. Oh, that would be great. Yeah, I'm really torn. Do you know, is there a Kia dealership in Rochester? That's what I need to look up. Because if I'm going to sell my car to CarMax and not to the dealer directly, then I might as well see if there's a way I can drop it off at CarMax and then somebody can shuttle me to the dealership. Otherwise, we have to pay for Tony to drive another vehicle, 4 hours. Like that's a long travel with the price of gas right now. So I would prefer not to do that. But if yeah. But yeah, I would love to meet you. That would be cool. I'd love to meet people that I've met online and stuff. That would be nice to have a chance to catch up with you and stuff. But all right, that's it. Let's see, what is Wednesday? I still have February's calendar. So at some point, I'll probably just turn it right over to April. After this, when I hang up, I'm going to go right to April. which is too bad because I think I said this the other day, right? I missed the screens. Oh, I got PT tomorrow. So it'll be the 30th. Yeah, I'll probably be around on Wednesday morning. As of right now, look for me on Wednesday morning. If you guys got any topics you would like me to talk about on Wednesday or that we can talk about, or if anybody wants to come on with me live, I'm thinking of starting to open that up on Wednesday because I'm not going to be packaging my orders on Wednesdays like I haven't been. And it's just more of like an hour of just like talking whatever. So like I taught cars all last Wednesday because I was so excited after checking out the Telluride. I wonder if maybe I like the Telluride also because I went to Telluride, Colorado last year, and it was a beautiful town. That's what we did with our Jeep when we went off-roading. We were in between Telluride and Ouray was the mountain passes that we were driving on. So, all right, you guys, I will see you hopefully Wednesday. If I'm feeling up to it, I'll come on. And it all depends on how I sleep at night and how I wake up in the morning if I decide to go on. Yes, John says hit that thumbs up on your way out. Appreciate it if you would do that. And if you're new to the channel and you're watching me, hit the subscribe button too, because I love when we have new subscribers to the channel. All right, see you guys later. Hope you guys have a great week of selling. Talk to you later. Bye.